Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Blueshirt Barn Hockey Show. My name is Tom Murphy. That's Jerry Spangenberg on the other
Hockey
end.
party.
How are you today?
Doing
We're getting ready for the Stanley Cup Finals tonight, so everyone's a little excited. I'm sure.
yes, sir.
All the hockey people out there. Jerry's really excited. I'm sure.
I'm kind of excited to see what happens with Edmonton this year. I'm kind of hoping they make it a little bit more interesting than they did last year instead of waited to the end.
Yeah, I mean, it's like such a fascinating series on like so many levels because like Florida is like this juggernaut that's come on the last couple of years, and like Edmonton has obviously the premier players, that, and you're waiting for them to break through, but like, I don't know. I just, I'm still leaning towards Florida. Can't, like, I, I want to see McDavid win in some ways, but like, I just can't, like, see them beating them.
I think you got a different Edmonton team this year, so it's going to be
They're
interesting.
deeper than they were a year ago.
It's going to be a
They
barn
are.
burner, ladies and gentlemen. It's almost game
Yes.
time.
No, I don't trust their goaltender, and that's like he's like so all over the place. Like he plays really good for like long stretches, and then there's like times where you're like, wow. And Bobrovsky's getting older, but like he's still so
He's
good.
great. I,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, he's not won two Vezina trophies for
no,
nothing. Like, I mean, he's that
and he's
good.
old.
You
He's
know what I
old
mean?
and
Like,
good, as long as you got a great defense in front of you, that you can still be that old and still make those good saves. I honestly believe
and
that.
they play hard in front of
Yep,
him.
I honestly
And
believe
like,
that.
I just wonder, can Edmonton like survive the first two games? Because like Florida's going to come out and try to crush them the first two games. Like you physically try to crush
Oh,
them.
no
You know
doubt.
what I mean?
Like I said, I think you got a different Edmonton team. You said it the other night. They're a deeper team. I believe.
They
I
are.
believe you're going to see a different Oilers team.
They made some good moves, and they are a deeper team than they were a year ago. But like, what's scary? Florida's a deeper team than they were a year
That they
ago.
are, yes.
Adding like adding Marchand, and I mean the defenseman too. That guy is so good. Like he can be like so good. Popeye
How
Jones's
about
kid.
Mikola?
His old man played. His old man played in the NBA. Seth Jones, like his old man was a good player, and it's like it's so funny. Like when you watch him, like he like dominated in like that last series, and you're just like, man, like I mean, his father was never that great of a basketball player, as good as him, but it reminds you of that guy that was back in Columbus a few years ago when Tortorella coached him. Like he went to Chicago, and it was just like
Yeah.
you could see he like totally lost
When
interest, and it was like
you're on a crappy team like that and you don't want to be there, you don't really give it your all, you know?
exactly. And like he saw the writing on the wall, but like what a great trade by Florida. Like they had a great
I'm
deadline,
still
like
annoyed
no
about
doubt.
Mikola because why couldn't he play like this when he was on the Rangers?
And you know what's funny? Like they say he really wanted to stay in New York, and they just I don't know, they couldn't make it
And
happen. So
he turned out to be a great
and
defenseman.
he's a difference
Yeah,
maker.
he's a big deal on that team. Big deal.
Yes, he is. And like I said, Seth Jones is just like he looks like he's back to that player that he was when he was with Columbus a couple of years ago. You
Yep,
know what I
yep.
mean? Like it's crazy. Like I don't know.
Anyhow,
Like that one game, he was like so dominant. You're just like, oh.
would
Anyway,
you like
let's
to
get
get into
into.
the main event that we're here for?
Oh yeah, can't wait.
Ladies and
Our favorite topic.
gentlemen, Tom
Mika,
Murphy says the hardest player to move in hockey,
he might be.
Mika
I don't.
Zibanajad.
I don't think it's like necessarily just the money, but just his attitude and like I
The
don't know.
turn,
Like I think it's going to
the
be
time
really
left.
hard to move him.
That's the killer.
Oh my god.
The time
Yeah,
left. That's the
it's the
killer.
time and the
Yeah.
money,
Hey,
and he has a full no trade, so like he dictates all
I've said it a
terms.
few times. That dude works on his defensive game. He could be a powerhouse for us. He could totally do a 180 and come out and be like a superstar this year. And then we'll be regretting
He
everything we're
could.
saying right now.
I know. I know. I'll be crying
Yeah,
about it
yeah.
in a couple months, but it's just so funny, like how just how bad last year was, and you just like
I don't
watch
even know
like
how many
how.
turnovers, but there were three culprits. I said it every single dang game. The three culprits is either Lindgren, Miller, or Zibanajad. They cost us God knows how many goals this season, and it was just so frustrating because you were afraid every time they touched the damn puck, they were going to turn it over and we were going to get scored on.
And it's like, we'll get into Miller like maybe tomorrow or another day or whatever, but like it's just so frustrating to watch Zibanejad play because
Yeah,
he he he's such a good player. He has so much talent, and you just see him just
yeah,
like every like night after night, and nothing for nothing. Drury has to figure this out because if they cannot trade him, like they have to find a way to work with him because, and I don't know if this coach can like get to him or get into his mind. By the way, Dan Muse was just hired by the
yes, I
Penguins
saw
today.
that. And speaking of the Penguins, we had a comment earlier that I commented on one of our videos about Mike Sullivan actually, and we were all kind of hoping that he was going to take some of these younger guys and he was going to reform this team and make it better. Well, this person commented said that Mike Sullivan is all about veterans, never took any of their young guys and formed their young guys and just relied on their veterans to do all the work. And I hate to say it, but look at their core.
But like 16, 17, how did he not rely on the younger guys like Gensel and guys
Right.
like that? Like
I
he
get it.
totally
And you
did.
know what? Just because he was relying on the veterans, it doesn't mean that was all his fault. That could have been management
No.
not working their farm system and not working their trades correctly to bring in younger guys to mold them into the whole system.
In fairness to him, I heard a guy on with Jim Cerny the other day, and he was talking about this. Like when you're winning cups, like you're in go for it mode every year. So guess what? You're not relying on young guys. You're not drafting like you're trading away number one picks, number two picks, number three picks. Like you're not like worried about your farm system. You're worried about going for it like right
Right.
now. You know what I
And,
mean?
but the
That's
problem
that's
with
all
them
you're
though
worrying
is I
about.
think they tried to go for it every single year, and when
And they ran out
they
of
didn't wake
gas.
up and realize that that run is over and we need to fix
It's
it.
over. Yeah.
So now they're at like doomsday here, where they got to reconfigure the whole entire team and start
And
from
that's the sad
scratch.
part because he's an older player now. I mean, Crosby's older. I mean, not only is he older, Malkin's older. Like Letang is his injury history is like catastrophic. You know
Yep.
what I
I
mean?
mean, some
Like
of those guys are past their prime, that's for sure.
way past their prime. And but like I don't really know what you wanted Sullivan to do like when you were in 18, 19, 20. Like
Yeah. I mean,
you
he
can't
may have opened his mouth, but you know, the people running the show may have been like,
again,
"No, we're going to do
he
this
doesn't own the
and we're going to
team.
do that. And we're going to win
Like
another cup," and it never happened.
he has bosses,
Yep.
so like he has to answer to them, and like at the same time, he's not pulling the strings with all these trades. He might have a say in things, but like I don't know when you're trading away number one picks, and that Eric Carlson trade was horrible for the Penguins. I'm really sorry, but like terrible, and it was like like anyone like that they put it out there. Oh, the Rangers should acquire him. Like, are you out of your mind? Like the Rangers were horrible defensively. Like we're gonna bring in this guy who's way over the hill and was never a good defensive player to begin with. Like
Yep.
stop. Like, are you crazy? Like, there is no way. If I was Chris Drury and the Penguins called me like, "Hey, you want Eric Carlson?" I'd be like, "No, click, goodbye." Like, there's not even a conversation. Like, it's, you know what I mean?
Um,
Like I wouldn't even entertain that thought. Like, it's
I
crazy.
want. I didn't even want nothing to do with that dude. That's for sure.
No,
Nope.
and one
Him
is
and Mitch Marner, you
salary.
can keep them both.
Yeah, I totally don't want Mitch Marner here either. Mitch Marner, and I get Toronto's like the biggest market, but like no,
Who?
like
hold on. Once you keep talking here, I'm gonna look up something real quick, and then I heard something, a nice possible trade today with what was his name here from the Dallas Stars, the
I saw
Jason
that Robertson.
Robertson.
Yes.
I saw
Yes.
that, and he's a young dude, and he's got a lot of points.
Yes.
So
Yes. That again. But what are you sending back to
yeah,
Dallas?
it's
You know what I mean? Like
it's going to
that.
be a lot, that's for sure. But you're
Mhm.
talking about a dude who's got 90 points on the season, and he's 20 some years
And can
old.
score.
Yes, like what is he, 24,
Yeah.
25 years old?
Yeah.
That-
You're going to pay a nice price to
But
get him.
again,
You know what I mean?
here goes the part where we need centers and defensemen, not more wingers.
Thank you.
So
Thank you. And nothing for nothing. Even I loved him as a player when he was in Dallas, but like Jamie Bennett, his age, 34, like I'm not touching him either. Like I've heard Tavares' name talked about, like tossed around, like no.
yeah,
34, like you know, like the Rangers, I really don't get it. Like all these years we were in this rebuild mode, but like did we not draft any centers? Like what
yeah.
happened
I
here?
mean, and right now Zibanajad's our dude. So, but what is he? He's what?
Is he a right wing or is he a center under this
Yeah,
coach?
you,
Played better as a right wing,
yeah.
you
But
know,
he did well in the
the
World
second half.
Championships as a center. So,
Yes, he
but
did.
he's got to work
Listen,
on that damn defensive game.
he he has talent. Like we all know it. Like we've seen it. Like you've seen what a good player he
Yeah,
is, but
his
just
best season was 2020.
will he buy into this coach and is he still like mad at Drury? Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Like I'm
we
not
got.
sure.
All I
I,
know is this is coming up real quick, July. So
mm,
I don't know. I honestly
we're
think
at
Mika
6-4.
Zibanajad is going to be on this team. I don't think he's going anywhere.
Totally. I think that contract and his no trade makes him really hard to
Yep.
move.
I
And you never know, like he could wake up tomorrow and be like, "Hey, you know what? I don't want to be here anymore." But I kind of doubt it. I would
yeah,
imagine he's
exactly.
on the
It's a
roster.
possibility, but I doubt it. I think he's going to be
I
here.
highly doubt it.
So I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he just got to work on that
Yeah,
defensive game. Hey, he played good in the World Championships, so he's clearly doing something right. He's keeping himself going. So
and like I say, we all know he
yeah,
has
we all know
talent.
what he's
Like if
capable
not,
of.
he just
He needs to,
they have to figure things out. Like if he will not waive that no trade, you cannot let this get like Jacob Trouba
no,
last year. You have
no,
to sit down
no. We're going to
and
be in for
and,
another
and like,
disastrous season if that
oh
happens
yeah,
here.
totally. You have to sit down with him and like work it out. You know what
Yep.
I mean? And maybe this coach can bridge the gap between him and Drury because I know he was like upset about communication and this, that, and the other thing. But at the same point in time, like that's your boss. Like he doesn't owe you an
Nothing.
explanation
Yep.
about every move like he
Yep.
makes. Like
You're an
and
employee of the business.
thank you. And like I said, they say Sullivan's a very good communicator, so hopefully,
Time will
like he
tell,
can bridge
right?
some of that gap.
Time will tell on that one.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. It is June 4th today. Thanks for tuning in. We are out of here to go watch some Stanley Cup final hockey. Anyhow, have a great night. This is Tom Murphy. I'm Jerry Spangerberg. Check us out on Spotify. Check us out on YouTube podcast. And check us out on TikTok, too, because I've been putting up some cool stuff on TikTok. And
He has.
that's about it. Just want to thank you all. Thanks for the comments. We got some really good ones today.
Thank you very much. Have a great night.
See you.